Hello guys, welcome to Coding Huh. So in my earlier video I have shown you the features or the characteristics of Java. So as I have said that I am going to explain each and every point, so I am going to explain each and every point in this presentation. So the first point is Java is simple. So Java is simple. Java is partially modeled on C++. So Java is basically made on the concept of C++, but it is modified. So it is modified and improved. So actually C++ is the origin of object-oriented programming language. So with that concept, Java was developed, but it is the improved version because it's like C++, but when more functionality and fewer negative aspects. So it is having more functionality than C++ and having less negative aspect as compared to C++. So I will be in next tutorial I will be making a difference between C, Java and C++ so that it will be easy to understand. Then comes Java is object oriented. This I have explained. So please, one thing you do, make a note of this explanation because you will not get anywhere. So make a note of each and every explanation so that you can get the idea. So as object oriented, I have explained everything. That is, Java was designed from start to end object oriented. So object oriented is a popular programming approach for anything. If we talk about C++, if we talk about Java, if we talk about Python, all these are object oriented programming. That is replacing traditional procedure programming language. So traditional procedural programming techniques are C actually you can say. So it is a replacement of C as you can see Java and C++. Next, Java is distributed. Let me explain. Distributed computing involves several computers working together on a network. That means it is distributed. That is, it is once we are writing and we are sending it or we are making it. Just have a read. Java is designed to make distributed computing easy. Since networking capability is inherently integrated into Java. So there is a concept of inheritance. I will be discussing in my upcoming videos what is inheritance, what is encapsulation. For this, it is making Java more secure, more advanced, more functionality. Then Java is interpreted, very important. Since C++ is not interpreted, Java is interpreted. This is the most important feature of Java. So you need an interpreter to run a Java program. So we need an interpreter Java program. The programs are compiled into Java virtual machine code called bytecode. What is bytecode? Basically, bytecode are intermediate code generated by the Java compiler. Okay. So bytecode is a machine independent code. That is, it can run in any machine. It does not depend on any machine basically. And it can run on any machine that has Java interpreter. So there must be a Java interpreter for this, which is a part of JVM. In full detail, I will talk about JVM bytecode. Okay, in my next video. Java is robust. Java compiler can detect many problems that would first show up for execution time in other. So this is robust, that is it can show many detection, many problem it can show. Java has a runtime exception handling. This is a very important feature. It has an exception handling features to provide programming language support for robustness. Java is secure, very important feature. Java implements several security mechanisms to protect your system against and harm caused programs. Java is architecture neutral. Write once, run anywhere. This is a very important feature. We are writing the code once and we are executing in anywhere. That is with Java virtual machine. You can write one program and that will run on any platform. But JVM plays a very important role because we are writing one program and we are executing everywhere. Next point is Java portable. Because Java is an architecture neutral, Java programs are portable that can be run on any platform without being recompiled. So we need not to recompile it. We can run anywhere. Java performance. Java performance are very fast as compared to other. They can run on any platform without being recompiled. Java multi-thread. So there is a concept in multi-threading which I will be explaining you in my upcoming tutorials. It's a very vast topic and it requires time for explaining it. Multi-thread programs are smoothly integrated in Java, whereas in other language you have to call procedure specific to operating system to enable multi-threading. So multi-threading I will be explaining you because this definition won't help you to understand. So I will be explaining in the upcoming video. Java is dynamic. Java was designed to adapt to an evolving environment. New code can be loaded on fly without recompilation. So new code we can add it up with the help of function. Many features are there. There is no need for a developer to create and for user to install. A major software version, newer version can be interrupted transferred as needed. So this is the main features of Java or the main characteristics of Java. So hope you understood each and every point. So thank you for watching my video and please do subscribe my channel to get more updates on this type of information as well as programming language. I will be uploading thousands of video on Java. So please do subscribe my channel.